Cancer, welcome to a past, present, future for the week of April 4th through the 10th. Thank you for being here. Welcome to Empowered World Tarot. This is a new channel. My name is Holly Christine. Let's get into it. Spirit, angels, guides, ancestors of love and light. We thank you for your help today with Cancer's reading for whatever they need to know for the highest good. Take what resonates, leave the rest. Feel free to reverse or exchange the energies as necessary. And let's see what's going on. We'll take a look at your baseline. We will clarify everything. Get some advice cards at the end and an oracle. There it is. You are showing up in the recent past, the Queen of Wands, the Queen of Cups, the Fool. In the current energies, the Empress, the Ten of Wands, and the Ace of Pentacles. In the immediate future, the Ten of Pentacles, the Moon, and the Devil. The overall energy of your reading, Cancer, the Star. And what brings us here to this particular reading today, the Two of Wands. You're trying to figure out which way to go. You're thinking about your future long term. Which pathway to take? Okay. And the overall energy for your reading, this beautiful star card representing your biggest dreams, wishes, and desires. Something that you really, really want here. Very important to you. In the recent past, the Queen of Wands, Queen of Cups, the Fool. This speaks to a very magnetic attraction. There's a lot of love here, a lot of emotion. Somebody's up in their feels. We're thinking about or feeling called to, magnetically attracted to a new beginning, a new adventure of some sort. I don't know if this is tied up to another person or your dream over here. We're going to find out more, Cancer. In the current energies, the Empress. Now that would represent likely your person. This is an ideal energy. We put them up on a pedestal. They are most nurturing and desirous energies, very grounded, extremely creative. Again, it might not be another person. We might be talking about your energy. We'll find out with the clarifiers. At the center of your reading, the Ten of Wands, this is showing things are really difficult. You are having a hard time. You're carrying a heavy load, lots of responsibility. And again, showing an opportunity for a new beginning. Something that would bring stability if you put the work in. Lots of stability. There's the potential for this Ace of Pentacles going all the way to a 9 or 10, and it's tied up to this star card, something you want, something you feel drawn to, something you feel attracted to, and you want it, and it wants you. It or they. Again, we'll find out with the clarifiers. In the immediate future, we have the Ten of Pentacles. That's everything you've ever wanted, all bundled up into one big treasure chest of manifestation and stability, creating the ideal foundation of your very incarnation, all the things that you would want to do, accomplish, manifest in this lifetime. Followed by the Moon and the Devil. It's something that is hidden, yet to be revealed, and we have some unhealthy behavior patterns tied up to this somehow. Okay, let's see what we can find out. Let's go ahead and start clarifying what is going on here. We're going to start with the star card in the overall energy. Hopes, wishes, dreams on a large scale. One of these manifestations for sure. This Ace of Pentacles turning into something you would be able to put in your treasure chest of perfection. This Empress may or may not be another person. This Empress may in fact just be your creative, nurturing self. We'll see. We'll see. All right. Show us the star, please. What does Cancer need to know about the star in the overall? There it is. 5 of Pentacles. 2 of Swords. And the 8 of Cups. And at the bottom, what brings us to this little lineup? The 4 of Pentacles. Wow. So there's this sense of abandonment, of lack of some sort. Either not having enough, not feeling like enough, feeling forsaken, feeling forgotten about, abandoning something or feeling abandoned. Whatever it is, it's lacking and not enough. And you don't know what to do about it here. You're up in your head, tied up to your wish and your dream. You cannot see it. You literally cannot see what to do or what decision to make next. But somebody's walking away from something. Somebody's disconnecting from their heart, turning their back, walking away, moving on. They're being called someplace else. Because what was satisfying at one point no longer is. And so they got to go. They got to go. I don't know if it's you or somebody else, but again, abandoning, can't see it, walking away. And we're here because of this 4 of Pentacles bringing us to this lineup. It's holding on tight, not wanting to let go. Okay. I'm sure we'll refer back to these energies because it's a little bit confusing right now, of course, in the beginning. Let's look at this Queen of Wands in the recent past. She says, that's what I want, and it wants me. Show us the Queen of Wands, this magnetic attraction, this strong creative desire. Give me that. All right, and we have the 5 of Cups, the Page of Pentacles, and the 2 of Pentacles. And at the bottom, what brings us to this little lineup, the Hanged Man. Well, we're on pause for the moment as we look at what we want, and we're trying to wrap our head around seeing things from every single angle, but there's a sense of loss here and grieving, very emotionally painful energy, focusing on the past, but trying to make the initial investment into what we want in the future, or right over there, as the Queen is showing us. And there's this doubt. There's this sense of, I'm just trying to keep the balls in the air. I'm juggling. I'm trying to keep the balance of everything that's going on at this point in time, trying to figure it out. How do I get from where I am to what I want? Okay. Especially when I'm already juggling a bunch of things and experiencing some losses that are very much stuck with me at this point in time. Okay, let's look at the Queen of Cups, please. The Five of Swords. Wow. Four of Pentacles. We already saw that once before. And the Six of Swords. Wow. Again, we're seeing five cards everywhere. In your overall, the Five of Pentacles was the first clarifier. The Queen of Wands, when it comes to what you want, your magnetic attraction over there, your first card out was the Five of Cups, grieving losses. And now that we're at the Queen of Cups, the first card out is the Five of Swords. And that is a fight, a battle. The ego is involved. We're willing to win this battle at whatever costs. Whatever it takes is what you're telling me. Holding on tight to this movement forward. It's like you're in transition. You're heading somewhere, leaving an old way of thinking and being in the past, and you're heading to somewhere better. Again, I'm called to look back over here at this Eight of Cups, walking away, moving on, leaving. Over there is where we need to go, kind of thing. It's like you know where you want to go, you know what you want, but you're in transition and you're holding on tight. You don't want to let go of this thing that your heart is very much open to. You want it. I feel like it matches who you are really well, but there's all of this confusion. How do I do it? What decisions do I make? Because we have the Two of Swords over here. You can't see it. You don't know. You're not sure. Two of Pentacles over here. Again, doubt, back and forth, not sure. And then the overall energy that brings us here, that Two of Wands. It's, again, indecision, trying to pick a path forward. So there's a lot of consistency, even though I have no idea what's going on. The energies are very consistent. There's lack, there's loss, there's a sense of transition and moving on, going someplace else, heading toward something that you want very, very much. And at the bottom of that lineup, oh, look, it's the Ten of Pentacles, which we get to clarify coming up later in the future. It's tied up to everything you want. It's what brings us here is that you are heading towards something in your treasure chest of manifestations in life, something big. This star is totally tied up to the very foundation of some major part of your life. That's what it feels like. Okay, let's take a look at the Fool. New adventures, new beginnings, new starts. Brand new at something, the early stages of something, a whole new beginning. Show us the Fool, please. Whatever this is that you want, you're starting, it's relatively new in your life. Show us the Fool. There it is, the Hanged Man. We saw it on the bottom before. Spirit just brought it out. Oh, you are up in your head about this one. Yes, you are. And the Six of Wands. You're stressed out. Stressed out about achieving your goals here. You're worried about it. You're even not sleeping well at night. Perhaps the excitement of it all, the worries of it, just everything that's on your mind sort of keeps you up thinking about it. You're looking at things from all angles, all the different ways that you could go about your dream and how you could achieve it. And even though there's a whole lot of I don't know, that's what's swirling up in your mind right now. You are heading towards a new start. Again, I don't feel like this is necessarily a relationship. I think this is a dream of something that you want. Let's look at the bottom. Eight of Pentacles. Yeah, you are. It could be tied up to work, as the Eight of Pentacles represents, but it also could represent doing something repetitively over and over and over again, which the Nine of Swords denotes. Thought after thought after thought, worrying constantly, giving yourself some agita. uh, some anxiety and a nervous tummy and sleepless nights. Again, this is really, really important to you. And it is tied up to, I believe, your self worth. Losses from the past sort of propel you forward on this path. Um, you're not letting go of this dream. Your heart is set on it, it's open to it. It's, again, just a wonderful match to who you are. All right, let's look at the current energies. Let's check out this Empress. Show us the Empress. What does this mean, Spirit? What do you want Cancer to know about this Empress energy? Nurturing, grounded, ideal energy. She's so super creative. She's like Mother Gaia herself. She can give birth to the whole world. What is this Empress wanting to birth? What is this about, please? Okay. Nine of Cups. The Tower. The World. Wow. Some strong energy right there. And at the bottom, there's that Ten of Pentacles again, guys. Okay, so this is tied up to your foundation. It has to do with your personal satisfaction, your emotional balance and happiness, as well as personal wishes are tied up to this. There is this Tower and the World closing out a major cycle so that a new one can begin. This Tower is sort of jolting, destructive energy. It's going to destabilize the situation, I believe, in order to close out a cycle. Whether you throw the tower at something or, in fact, this looks like something you'd be happy to get rid of so that you could move forward with something that you want to create. This is for your own satisfaction. Letting something get destroyed, letting something blow up. It would bring you great joy and satisfaction to close out a cycle. That's very interesting. I don't understand it, but those are the energies that are here. Somebody out there understands it. Kind of like you got to tear something down so you can create from anew. That's what it feels like. It's like you got to stop something that you've been doing. Kind of at this foundational level. Something that may have been in your this is what this feels like, something that you have manifested in your life that went into your treasure chest of ideal manifestations represented by this Ten of Pentacles. I believe this is saying in order for you to be able to create from this Empress energy moving forward, you're going to have to destroy, destabilize, get rid of, tear down completely. In other words, destroy one of these pentacles so that you can close out part of this major part of your cycle of something you manifested in the past. It's like say goodbye to it, which now that we're seeing all these cards and I look around the table and we talk about those number 5 cards that we saw, those change cards, those difficult, challenging change cards that are the 5 of Pentacles over here, 5 of Cups back there, 5 of Swords right there. That may be the Tower. We may have to say goodbye to something in the past so that we can begin something that we really want moving forward at the next stage of a cycle of our life. It's big because it's the World, major arcana, closing out a major cycle so that we can begin anew. And we cannot begin the new cycle until the previous one is closed out. It's almost like cleaning out some big area of your life that makes room for the next area, if that makes sense. I mean, it makes sense to me. I just don't know if I was too wordy about it, probably. Okay, let's look right at the heart of your reading. I mean, this whatever this is that you're carrying, this load, it is hard. You feel weighted down. This feels very heavy, very burdensome. It's hard, it's difficult. Show us what this is, please. And we have the 8 of Wands. The Devil. And the Chariot. Wow. This speaks to an energy exchange. Let's look at the bottom. 7 of Cups. Looking at your options and choices here. You're presented with many options and choices, and some of them are confusing. You're not sure which ones to pick. You want to pick the best ones. In order to get to your goal as quickly as possible, this is saying that we need to exchange out this devil energy with the chariot energy. And the devil represents, we all have them, they represent unhealthy behavior patterns, toxic behavior patterns, something you're going to have to let go of, something that's very, very hard for you to let go of. It's a burden, it's in your way. That's the problem. The devil is unhealthy behavior patterns that hold us back. They're in our way. We have complete control over breaking free from this. And even if you're not sure how to do it and you're having a hard time doing it, this is saying this is what's necessary to move the energy forward. We have to address this thing on our path that's holding us back so that we can propel forward. And once we address it, the propelling gets really fast. Speed is going to kick in here. Once you're able to nip whatever it is in the bud that's holding you back, timeline is going to shift forward really quickly in the direction that you want, in a very successful way. I can tell this is on your mind. You're worried about it. It's almost like I'm just figuring out that something's in your way between where you are now and where you want to go next. And again, it's new. It's something that you really want to manifest here. It's a big dream of yours, big desire, big wish. And you might not be aware of what's in the way, but you can sense it. That's what I'm getting. You can, if you're not aware of it, you may very well be aware of what's holding you back. Whatever the bad habit is, or the unhealthy behavior pattern, or whatever it is. When I say those words, unhealthy behavior pattern, everybody out there knows. I mean, I can think of my own. Immediately they come to mind intuitively. We know what they are when we're being honest, when we're connecting with our highest selves. We know what they are. So whatever that is for you out there, and it could be different for many of you, whatever that is, that's what we're talking about. It's in your way and it needs to be addressed first so that we can get the show on the road, really, and get you where you want to be, to this new manifestation, to this new adventure you want to be on, this new treasure that you would like to build, that you're showing me that is a dream of yours. Okay. Very, very good. All right. Let's, and it's something that you're going to create. It's creative energy. That Queen of Wands and the Empress, it's very drawn to create something here. And again, it might have to do with work. We saw the work card. And it would take a lot of work to build this pentacle, which we're going to clarify next. Because this is just a seedling ready to be nurtured into fruition. And if anyone can do it, the Empress is the one to do it. But we got to get this burden out of the way first of that devil so that we can move on. Ooh. All right, show us the Ace of Pentacles, the opportunity, the gift being supported by the divine, being given to you to manifest if you commit to the work. Oh, look at that. Star, the star. There it is. The Six of Pentacles and the Queen of Swords. Interesting. Okay. So this opportunity that's being presented to you, it is your wish. It is your dream. That's what we're talking about. Something that you want to build, something that you want to work on, something that you want to create, something that you want to bring into the manifest, something that you want to put in your treasure chest in life. And it's big. It's really big. And at the bottom, look, Seven of Cups again. We keep seeing that. You've got a lot of choices on your way, in your path. You've got different options. Some will work, some won't. You're trying to figure that out. How you can bring balance, daily balance to this situation and build the stability. And whoever you partner with, everybody's on the same page. We have equal give and take. It's a shared energy of fairness and balance. And the Queen of Swords is saying these are the requirements, the boundaries, rules, limitations, requirements. This is what's needed. This is what's necessary. So we need an equal give and take. We need people to be on the same page. We need everything to be clear. We need day-to-day working balance for stability. It's like a stable commitment to it. You give, I give, you give, I give. It's very fair. It's very equal. It's very balanced. It's very stable. Daily work, daily choices, and fairness. You want to make the choices that are the most balanced and the most fair for all involved. And in order to do all this and create this balance towards your dream and build it, Spirit is saying you're going to need to set some structure. You're going to need to meet the requirements. You're going to have to set rules and boundaries on yourself, having to do with this unhealthy behavior of the devil, whatever this pattern is. It requires a like a daily commitment of this balance and daily work at it. Whatever this dream is of yours, you can't, in other words, you can't just do it, I don't know, once a week. You have to commit daily to building this dream. Okay, let's take a look at this Ten of Pentacles in the immediate future. Oh, okay, and we have the Seven of Wands, but it came out in reverse. The Eight of Swords. And the Knight of Wands. And at the bottom, the Wheel. Okay, in order to change things in the direction in your favor, the Seven of Wands in reverse is to unblock something. In the upright, this is blocking energy, keeping the unwanted energy at bay, being blocked, blocking. But in reverse, it's unblocking something. Unblocking what? Probably this Eight of Swords. This is where you're stuck in a prison of the mind. You've got to unblock it. You've got to set yourself free, which is the only thing that keeps coming up that we need to set ourselves free from here is some kind of unhealthy behavior pattern that we've got that's in the way of our victory. it's in the way of really speeding forward as fast as we can move towards it. It's like you start heading there and you get interrupted by the unhealthy behavior pattern. And it has become such a burden that it keeps you in this stuck energy. But the Knight of Wands is here to save the day, because when we do unblock ourselves from this stuck energy, we can then move forward quickly after our dreams. The Knight of Wands goes after what they are inspired by, they are passionate about, and they're ready to go. I mean, they're just so inspired by it. They're ready to take off. But this particular Knight of Wands is kind of waiting for you to unblock your stuck energy, whatever's holding you back. Represented by this Eight of Swords and the Devil. That's what we're talking about here. But once you do it, Spirit is saying the wheel turns and things start moving. And I can tell they're going to start moving in the direction of your dream. It's here for you. But there is this one thing you got to work on. Show us the moon. Things yet to be revealed. What is yet to be revealed? What is hidden? Show us the moon, please. Okay, and there's the Page of Cups. There's all the hope you hold. Page of Swords. You're really learning a lot here. Life lessons are being learned here, and we have Justice. So, and at the bottom, the Magician, manifesting. We're here because we're manifesting with all the hope in our hearts. Learning, keeping our heart open to something, learning to have the best attitude and mindset about something. And we're watching, we're looking at something. Maybe having to do with this full moon coming up here in a few days on the 9th. So it's this week for what this reading is for you. This may be exposed at the new moon. Maybe you'll learn more. Maybe you'll just have to keep watching and witnessing and looking at what what this full moon is going to expose for you, what it's going to highlight, what it's going to show you, that helps you be able to make the correct decision for what you need to do next on this manifestation of your dream. You're getting ready. You're definitely learning here. But I really think this moon is tied up to this full moon now. And that rarely happens in a reading for me to say that. But yeah, this is something that hasn't revealed itself yet. But you're learning. Your heart is open. Your mind is open. And again, we're learning so much here as we move forward. What is in our way, and how do we bring balance into the situation so that we can take the exact correct action to move forward and to head towards what we want to manifest. Okay, let's look at this Devil, finally. Let's, what do we need to know about the Devil card? What about this unhealthy behavior that is in our way? Show us the Devil, please. Seven of Swords. The Wheel. The Knight of Pentacles. And at the bottom, the High Priestess. This is your intuition right here. This is what brings us to this lineup. This tells me that you already know what it is. You already know intuitively what it is. So I don't need to say it, but let's talk about the clarifiers that are here. We've got the Seven of Swords. That is leaving something behind. It's go time. It's time to head out the door and work on this. It's time to leave an old way of thinking behind. Very much like the Six of Swords. It's time to go. and you are going to have to leave something behind. You're not going to be able to take everything with you that you have accumulated from what you're leaving behind. Some of it has to stay behind, which makes perfect sense because the Five of Pentacles over here and the Five of, where was it? Five of Cups right there and the Five of Swords right here. It's hard to leave it, whatever it is. It's hard to leave behind. It could be some kind of addiction. It could be, it doesn't have to be addiction. It could be anything. But whatever it is, it's hard to leave. You're going to feel sad about leaving it sometimes. This Five of Cups is grieving the losses of the past. And this is putting it in the past right here. So is the Five of Pentacles, abandoning something, even if you can't see how to do it. When we look back over at the overall energies, you're not sure how to do it. You can't see how to do it. You're undecided. You don't even want to look because you don't want to leave it. Whatever it is, it's important to you because it was tied up to something that you put in your treasure chest, something important to you, something that's been with you at your foundation for a long time. They're saying you're going to have to leave some of that behind. Not all of it, but there's something that you have to leave behind. You have to turn your back on it. You have to disconnect from it. You have to move on because you're being called someplace better than that Eight of Cups. Okay. It wasn't always an Eight of Cups. It used to be more, but whatever it is, it's just not serving you anymore. It's actually getting in your way. It served you at one time, but now it's in the way. That kind of thing. So leaving something behind as you head out, because it's go time. And that is part of turning this wheel in your favor. The Knight of Pentacles. Very reliable energy. It's slow and steady wins the race. It's about being steady with something, doing something regularly, with a stability that stands the test of time. So that's what we're working on here. Somehow it's tied up to this devil that's in your way, leaving it behind, to bring great stability and reliability into your life. Helps to turn things in your favor. Leaving it behind helps to turn things in your favor and makes you more stable and reliable in this situation. And again, you already know what it is. Apparently, I don't have to know exactly what it is or even mention it because it could be different for different folks out there. But those are the energies that are here. Let's get some advice. Spirit, what advice do you have for Cancer who are going through these energies? They're heading towards a dream. They're having a hard time letting go of this thing that's in their way, that's holding them back. It used to work for them, but it doesn't work anymore. It has them stuck. They need to get unstuck. They need to get unblocked so they can propel forward. Everything here says it. Each row has that sort of information in it. As I look around at all the cards, look at that. Five of Swords. We saw it right back here. The Three of Cups. And the Page of Swords at the bottom. Justice. Yeah. Okay, so we're here because we want this justice, this correct action, this balance in our lives of this thing that we really want. Five of Swords says, again, winning the battle, no matter what it costs. Three of Cups, communing with others, having a good time, partying. Maybe that's the sacrifice we have to make. Stop partying. Winning at all costs. Communing with others. And the Page of Swords. Again, watching, looking, observing, witnessing what's going on. And she's looking at this Three of Cups. I feel like this Three of Cups represents the thing we have to stop, the thing we have to learn about, what we need to cut out of our lives so that we can take action to move forward to get justice. Look at that, right behind justice, the high priestess again. You already know what this is. Whatever that inkling is that you think it is, that's what it is. Pay attention to your intuition here. It is correct. There is something about this Three of Cups that we're doing, gathering with others, communing with others, or just partying too much ourselves. Maybe it doesn't have anything to do with other people, but it has to do with these people on the card are just, this person's by themselves, but they're in their head, they are partying, celebrating, having a good time. That might be, or maybe for some of you out there, that might be tied up to the unhealthy behavior we need to let go of. You need to win this battle in order to get to your justice, to make everything right in your life and get this star that you really want. You're going to have to let go of something that you've enjoyed doing that is not healthy for you anymore. It was fine the way you were doing. This is what Spirit's saying again. This Eight of Cups says it was fine at one time. It served you well for one time, but now it's actually holding you back. That's it. Spirit just said that's it. Don't say anymore. Stop talking. Okay, let's get an oracle message. This is from Wisdom of the Oracles. What message do you have for Cancer? Going for their goals, going for their dreams. Going for their next big life creation. You have to believe in yourself, in order to let go of that thing that you got used to doing that now no longer serves you, because apparently you enjoyed it. This unhealthy behavior is something that is hard to let go of. Yep. All right. Wisdom of the Oracle. There it is. Oh, it's card number 1, and it is called Yang. Card number 1. All about beginnings, right? Let's see. All right. So here's the message that Spirit wants you to have. The essential meanings: the masculine principle of movement and creative activity, the power to make things happen, taking action. Yep. The Oracle's message: Yang represents the power of action, the energies that propel the world forward and manifesting thought and desire into concrete form. Now is the perfect time to act, for you can easily build momentum and make headway. What you want will come to fruition if you proceed confidently. This card signifies new life and is a sure sign that obstacles have been overcome. There is no reason to hesitate. You are the shaper of your destiny now. Yes. Excuse me. That is wonderful, and it lines up with everything I'm feeling about this reading. Again, it didn't feel like it was about a relationship. I can tell you that all the other past, present, future readings that came before, and water signs are the final group that I read for. So 9 other signs have been read already before yours today, Cancer, and all of them were about relationships. That's what they ended up being about as we deciphered the reading throughout. But this one, this is about your dream. This is about something you really, really want. And guess what? The planets are aligning. The planets, if you're into astrology at all, they are aligning over the next, well, especially this coming weekend with that full moon on the 9th. But even for the next month and 2 months, like August and September, there is a lot of activation going on in the sky. You've got Jupiter, the planet, the great benefic, expanding things right in your sun sign. So And then Venus is there too, and they're about to have a conjunction like 2 days after the full moon. And there's just all these different activations going on, one right after the other, day after day after day, that supports really great change and great things to come into your life if you use the energy. Use it now. Don't waste it. It's up to you. You have free will. It's up to you to put your foot down on that thing that you know is in your way and holds you back. You know what to do. If this reading resonates with you, or if you just like the style of how we read with the baseline and the clarifiers and getting to the nitty gritty of it all and getting advice and all that stuff, hit that like, hit subscribe, add your energy to the channel, leave comments, tell us your stories, let us know how it resonates, and we would love to have your energy here. And with that, I wish you all the luck in the world going after your dream. It's here for you. It's ready for you. It's just waiting for you to get this one thing out of your way. And then you're going to take off like a rocket ship or something like that, because speed is going to kick in and really propel you forward towards your dream. Okay? All right. Thanks, guys. Take care.